My family, Good Morning Britain, that gives a platform to people to come over there and abuse Meghan and Harry, invited Dr. Shola and a carnival of so-called experts called Richard Fitzwilliams to come over there and my family debate this question. Is it time for Harry and Meghan to return to the royal fold? And my family, they even did a poll about it. And people were saying, no, 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 no. Prince Harry and Meghan should not come back into the royal fold. And Dr. Shola herself even said the same thing, that Harry and Meghan should not return to the royal fold. And my family, I want you to see and hear what Dr. Shola herself said. However, before that, let's understand why UK media are asking this question right now. They're asking this question because they've seen Harry and Meghan's successful visit to Nigeria. They have seen how my family, whenever Harry and Meghan visit a Commonwealth country, people love them. People adore them. People welcome them with open arms, which is contrary to what happens when William and Kate or any other member of the royal family visit the Commonwealth. My family, they are met with rejection, backlash, demands for Britain to pay reparations for my family slavery. That's what happens when William and Kate Middleton go to a Commonwealth country. Like what happened when William went to Jamaica, my family. People are demanding pay reparations for slavery. William, even before he sat down, my family, when he met with the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, he told them straight, we are ditching the monarchy. We want to be completely independent before William and Kate even sat down. And their tour was called a disaster. To the point that William and Kate Middleton have never ever been dispatched ever again to a Commonwealth country for my family for a visit. Never again. Now my family, from what we can see, clearly, my family, I don't see William and Kate Middleton ever visiting a Commonwealth country. I just do not, my family, see it. And my family also, let's kindly be able to understand this. Even this question, should Prince Harry and Meghan return to the royal fold? I mean, why would you even ask such a question? Knowing fully well what continues to go on in the UK. Racism towards Meghan and Harry and Meghan's kids. Why would Prince Harry ever want to bring Meghan or Archie or Lilibet back to the UK, a place which clearly is unsafe for his family? Why? Why? And that's why this question, should Harry and Meghan come back to the royal fold, does not even make any sense. Because someone would want to come back to you if you have treated them well. You know? Because Harry himself was asked a question when he was in Nigeria. Would you consider coming back? He said yes. He said yes. He said yes. And my family, he was thankful for the amazing hospitality that he and Meghan was shown. the welcome that he and Meghan were shown, the love and affection that Harry and Meghan were both showered in, my family. You know? And because of that, Prince Harry, when he was asked if he'd ever consider coming back, he said, yes. Yes. Because he and Meghan were treated well. In the UK, Harry and Meghan are not treated well by the UK media. So then why would they even consider saying, you know what, we want to come back to the royal fold? Why? Why? Why would they even consider that? My family, before I even say anything else, kindly hear what Dr. Shola said. My family, on Good Morning Britain. My family, I love Dr. Shola. My family, please kindly also hear what she called, Richard Fitzwilliam, my family, a carnival of so-called expert who regularly spreads lies about Harry and Meghan, my family. Can you please hear this?
Shola, most of our viewers voting in this poll say no, they shouldn't come back. But I'm wondering whether they're saying no, they shouldn't come back because they might not want to. They've had a wildly successful tour of their own. Do you think the royal family should welcome them back, and would they come?
Okay, first of all, I say hell to the no that they should come back under the fold of the royal family that has done nothing but help to, stoke the dog whistle racism, the undisguised sexism, and the misogyny that has been pitted against Meghan Markle. The point here is they've always been part of the royal family. So to me, it is a moot point to ask whether or not they should come back into the fold. They're not on royals simply because they're no longer senior working royals. But let's look at what they have achieved and what they've been achieving. Think about the fact that the group of vultures that, came around them, all these useless people, and the vultures, I do believe you're one of them. Let me finish.
You can defend yourself from
You will defend yourself, but let me finish. These vultures did nothing but to denigrate her, abuse her, reduce her to chattel, all in the name of defending the royal family from what? Everything that people can see about Harry and Meghan today is what they already had. The power to resonate with people, the power to invoke emotions that people can actually see themselves in them and transcend the boundaries that divide us. Even the Queen did not achieve this. So as far as I'm concerned,
my family, let me kindly just pause there, my family, first of all. Dr. Shola called Richard Fitzwilliams, and I quote, a vulture. Dr. Shola's own words, my family. Harry and Meghan would call these people carnival of so-called experts. Like how my family, I normally, called them. What Harry and Meghan, said about this carnival of so-called experts. My family, you've heard Dr. Shola's own words. These people abused Meghan. And they continue to do that because it's never ever stopped. Daily Mail, the carnival of so-called experts, my family, like for example, Amanda Platel, was saying, my family, even before Harry went to the UK, for my family, the, Invictus Games 10th anniversary service being held at St. Paul's Cathedral, they were saying that Meghan should not come to the UK because she isn't welcome. My family, that's what the carnival of so-called experts were saying. And my family, still, when Meghan said, okay, fine, you said this, that I shouldn't come, okay, fine, I am not coming. The carnival of so-called experts who said that Meghan isn't welcome in the UK have been complaining because Meghan does not want to set foot in the UK unless, my family, she is taking a connecting flight to another country. Because clearly, the only place where Meghan, my family, stays in when she's in the UK is at the airport. My family. You know? It's like my family, she's saying that, the best thing about, being in the UK is leaving the UK. My family. Because Meghan took a connecting flight with Prince Harry, whereby she and Harry, my family, flew together to Nigeria on a plane. Together. And she and Harry took a plane from Heathrow Airport. And even Carnival of so-called experts were complaining, clearly, the only place where Meghan will be at in the UK is at the airport. Because she can't wait to leave the place. Because the thing is, UK media and the farm have made her feel unwelcome. And the same ones who say Meghan should not come to the UK are the same ones who complain that Meghan refuses to set foot in the UK. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, please, my family. Make it make sense. And they've seen how amazing Harry and Meghan are whenever they visit my family, a Commonwealth country. They are treated so well. And the carnival of so-called experts don't like seeing that. And they're like, if only Harry and Meghan were in the royal fold, if only they were here, they would have been serving us, working for us. But the thing is, you blew it. You blew it by refusing to respect the woman Harry loves. You blew it by refusing to respect the mother of Harry's kids. You blew it. You blew it. By refusing to respect the mother of Harry's kids, you blew it. All the UK media, all the carnival of so-called experts had to do is show respect to Prince Harry and his family and not treat them appallingly. But they chose to treat them appallingly. And my family, when you treat someone appallingly, they leave. They leave. They leave. Of course, we all know UK media never ever thought in a million years that Harry would leave. But they did want Meghan to leave. You not bully and abuse someone in the manner or way UK media abuse Meghan Markle and then expect her to stay. No. They believed Meghan would leave. They just never thought that Harry would live with her. And now they're like, should Harry and Meghan, come back to the royal fold? For what? For what? To have carnival of so-called experts accompanying them to these visits? To the same abusers who abused them whenever Harry and Meghan go on a visit, that their abusers would follow them, would be with them, would make demands to see their kids. My family, what has changed for Harry and Meghan to even consider returning? That should be the question. That should be the question. Why should Harry and Meghan even consider returning to the royal fold? Why? Why? For what? What have you given them? What have you shown them to promise them that, things will change? UK media have made no such promises that things would even change. They've not done that. Then why even ask? Should Harry and Meghan return to the royal fold? Have they told you they want to return? No, they have not. No, they have not. Prince Harry himself was asked by CNN's Anderson Cooper if he could ever consider returning to the royal fold as a full-time working member of the royal family. He said no. He said no. He said no. When asked that question, if he ever saw himself returning as a full-time working member of the royal family, Harry said no. Harry said no. That's what he said. And then even not just that, when Harry and Meghan were arriving, in California after their visit to Nigeria, the Mothercon press, assisted by the UK tabloids, were targeting their actual charity, their work, using lies. That's what they were doing, using lies. They turned a minor issue into a huge issue, painting Harry and Meghan's actual charity in a very negative light, to the point that even the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, saw the negative headlines targeting Actual. And my family, he told the truth. That my family, Actual, being declared to be my family, delinquent by the office of the Attorney General is not Actual's fault. My family is the fault of the state, my family. And guess what? That matter was expected to be resolved in 7 days. My family, it got resolved very, very quickly. In like 24 to 48 hours, that matter was resolved. Immediately. My family, immediately. An actual Harry and Meghan charity was declared to be in good standing with the law. Immediately. But UK media turned a minor issue into a big issue in an attempt at destroying Harry and Meghan's work with Actual that has touched the lives of so many people, even as the governor of California said. Harry and Meghan's work with mental health has touched the lives of so many people in California. But UK media like targeting Harry and Meghan's work, and then they ask, will Harry and Meghan return to the raw fold? For what? For what? For what? Because it appears to me that UK media have tried so hard to destroy Harry and Meghan, and they want Harry and Meghan to present themselves to give UK media a chance, another shot at trying to destroy Harry and Meghan. And they want Harry and Meghan in close proximity, in a place, in a box where they can control them, have access to them, to finish the job that UK media have been unable to finish. And that is to destroy the lives of Harry and Meghan. My family. I mean, how else can I possibly, say this stuff? Because UK media have a vendetta against Harry and Meghan. They can't accept Harry's rejection of my family, UK media. They can't accept that Harry, as a husband, refused to sit idly by and watch as the mother of his kids is bullied and abused by the UK media. They refuse to accept that Prince Harry is a husband and a father who loves his wife and kids. They refuse to accept that. My family. And they target his wife, Meghan, his kids, and then they ask, he is my family, his work, his charity, and then they ask, Harry, are you coming back? Harry, are you going to return to the UK? My family. And guess what? Very soon, my family, we're gonna be seeing will Prince Harry, be invited to Balmoral to spend time with Charles. My family, and guess what? It's already begun. It's already begun. UK media have this fixation in trying to get Harry back using any means necessary. Using any means necessary. They are desperate to have Harry back, whereby they can control him, because my family, him thriving outside of the institution, is exposing the UK media. My family, they have lost the power that my family, they have in the UK. The grip that they have in the UK, because they've been trying so hard all these years to destroy Harry and Meghan. And guess what? They have failed. They have failed. And what they're asking for is a second chance to try again to destroy Harry and Meghan. And Harry and Meghan should not present themselves to their abusers to be destroyed. They should not. My family, please kindly continue hearing my family, this kindly, my family, please.
That divide us. Even the Queen did not achieve this. So as far as I'm concerned,
But
This
you
trip is
don't think
excellent.
they would come back or should come back, but you do think the royal family would benefit from them being back.
I think most definitely, but the reality here, and it's a biblical saying that sums this up, the stone the builder rejected became the cornerstone. The cornerstone cannot revert back to the stone. That's an abomination. So everything needs to feed into the
Yes.
cornerstone. As far as I'm concerned,
Yes.
Harry and Meghan are looking like the cornerstone right now.
Yes.
So the royal family should be looking to say, can we come under your banner?
Oh,
Not the other
well,
way around.
Richard. Right, firstly, you're a
Yes.
vulture.
I think
Well,
that Dr.
metaphorically.
Shola was slightly unkind in the sobriquet that he
unkind,
gave
never.
me. I'm glad that you withdraw it. The facts, however, are that is a serious issue, especially at a time when King Charles and also the Princess of Wales are both seriously ill. But the King is much better. Now, what we are looking at with the issue of...
My family, another point that my family made about, the king and the Prince of Wales and the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, my family are unwell, but the king is much better. But that means Kate is much worse. The thing is, my family, remember one thing here. These people have said this. Kate Middleton is undergoing preventative chemotherapy. My family, that's what they've said. Whereby my family, they're trying to prevent cancer cells from coming back. She had cancer, now she does not. And they're trying to ensure that my family, the cancer that she had, past tense, does not come back. That's what, having my family preventative chemotherapy means. My family doing, the preventative chemotherapy means. That's what it means. It means that the person had cancer. However, right now, they don't. And they're trying to ensure that the cancer or a tumor that they removed, for example, during, surgery, does not come back. For Charles, they've said that he has cancer. And he is undergoing chemotherapy. My family. And my family, how is it does this person say that a person who doesn't have cancer right now is much worse than the person who does have cancer? Because that's what the guy is saying. That's what Richard Fitzwilliam is saying. Because as you've heard, he has said that my family, Charles is much better off. How? And this carnival of so-called experts, they know things. They know what's going on with Kate Middleton. But their job here is to cover up for the monarchy. And they do that by targeting Harry and Meghan. By saying, look at this stuff in Harry and Meghan. And just ignore whatever's going on with Kate Middleton and Prince William. Even though I do know they're itching to report about what's going on with Kate and William. But they're afraid of being cut off by the royal family. They're afraid of being cut off from the royal pool, whereby they are fed information by courtiers, by members of the royal family, in exchange that this carnival of so-called experts, dance the tunes of senior members of the royal family, like Prince William and Charles, my family. This guy has revealed something that my family is important here. Kate is really unwell. Very, very unwell. Compared to my family, Charles. And it's awkward because the language used by the royal family, that Kate is taking preventative chemotherapy. And Charles does have cancer and is undergoing chemotherapy. You'd think the person who does have cancer is my family, worse off. But no. It's the person who doesn't have cancer. My family. What's going on with Kate Middleton? What's going on with Kate Middleton? What's happening to her? What has been done to her? What? My family. I am not a Kate Middleton fan. I am not. And I never will be. But my family, whatever is going on here, the fact is, Kate Middleton has not been seen since last year, publicly. And my family, if this were any other person, any other family, police would have been called by now to check if that person is okay, if she's even alive. My family, it's the royal family, right? Whereby there are so many secrets, and they have control over the police, they have control over, my family, the government, they have control over the media in the UK. And that's why not many questions are my family being asked. But questions should be asked. Questions should be asked, my family. My family. And also, it is important to also note this. Just because Charles has cancer does not mean that life does not go on. Does not mean that Prince Harry and Meghan, should stop working and do nothing because Charles has cancer. My family, you and I have to go and work. You have to go and do your job to pay your bills. Your bills won't pay, themselves. Charles earns taxpayer money. Harry and Meghan do not. My family, because Charles has cancer, doesn't mean that Harry and Meghan should my family postpone all their plans, all their projects to my family, please, Charles. No. In the real life, things don't work like that. In real life, things do not work like that. And this is real life. Things don't work like that, my family. In the life that we live, we all have to, my family, work. In my family, Charles earns taxpayer money. Harry and Meghan do not. And they do have bills to pay. You can't tell Harry and Meghan not to work because Charles has cancer. You can't tell Harry and Meghan, even though you've been invited to Nigeria, don't go there because Charles has cancer. You cannot. But that's what UK media want. For Harry and Meghan to postpone all their plans, all their projects, commercial, my family, private visits. They want Harry and Meghan to drop everything they're doing because Charles has cancer. And my family, in life, things don't work like that. Things don't work like that, my family. And nobody postponed anything, their plans or anything, when Meghan and Harry lost their unborn child. Nobody. Nobody postponed anything when Meghan revealed that my family, she had suicidal ideations. Nobody. So then why should Harry and Meghan postpone their plans for people who will never ever accommodate or think about Harry and Meghan in my family anything? No. Harry and Meghan should continue their plans and their projects, my family. Let's be very, very clear, my family, on that, please. Kindly. My family, kindly please continue, hearing this, please, my family.
Princess of Wales are both seriously ill, but the King is much better. Now, what we are looking at with the issue of whether Harry and Meghan, in a hypothetical sense, of course, assuming they wanted to, would come back, is something that is fundamental. That is the issue of trust. The royal family don't trust them. And the reason they don't trust them, well, they wanted a half in, half out. They said this. They demonetized their royal family and their connections there for gain, and then they trash it. And this is the problem. And this is perhaps the reason that, to everyone's surprise, by the way, that King Charles and Harry didn't meet last week. He went on when they met first. After King's cancer diagnosis, he went on Good Morning America. The problem is, if you're looking at Oprah, you're looking at the Harry and Meghan documentary, which trashed the
Do you think that...
And also, you're looking at Spare and the interviews around it, and that attacked Queen Camilla, and also...
When are you all going to grow up? Come on.
It's not a question of...
You all keep bringing out the same narrative. It is they betrayed the royal family. They did not betray Jack Hall. They did not betray Jack Hall, because at the end of the day, all of this palace sources where the royal family dishing out dirt on Harry and Meghan. All Harry and Meghan did was to defend themselves. And quite frankly, in 2024,
so they launched vicious
Richard,
attacks
listen to me.
when Prince
In
Philip was in hospital.
in 2024,
he died the next month.
Not,
it was a disgrace.
There we go.
Of course they're not trusted. Would you?
Okay, on that we must leave it. I'm afraid. Good morning, Britain. Back.
My family. Thank you, Dr. Shola. My family, Richard wants to talk about trust. Then fine, let's all talk about trust. Who should trust who and who cannot be trusted? My family. It would be foolish for anyone to even allude that my family, anyone, should trust, senior members of the royal family. It would be foolish to even my family allude, that Charles and William can be trusted, my family, and that Harry and Meghan can be trusted. It's foolish to even, say that, my family. Because, as I've said, these people want to talk about the Oprah interview, Spare, and the Harry and Meghan documentary, and they say that, or even the interview Harry did with Good Morning, America, saying how he wanted to see, his father, Charles, my family, after he had been, diagnosed with my family cancer. Prince Harry didn't reveal what my family, that we did not know. What we did not know. Harry said, he found out his father had cancer. He went to see him. He was asked about his father's prognosis. He said, that's between him and me. That's what Harry, my family, said. He did not reveal my family much, even. Harry was very, very, very careful. However, Charles and William leak stories through palace sources every single day about Harry and Meghan, negative, offensive stories about them, my family. And then all of a sudden, UK media and the palace wants to act as if it's Harry and Meghan who are the bad guys in the story. Yet that isn't the case. My family. Nobody wants to talk about what led to the Oprah interview. But UK media wants to complain about the Oprah interview, but never complain about what led to it. The lies from palace sources. Oh, Meghan had made it cry. In my family, the thing is, I had no palace sources or insiders to tell me that that was a lie. But I believed that story was a lie before even Meghan told us the truth. Because there's no way someone, my family, has never been accused of anything in life, bullying, being difficult. There's no way someone just wakes up in the morning and becomes difficult and becomes a bully. No. Bullies have a pattern, for example. And that's why I never believed the lies. Oh, Meghan had just come in and she made it cry. How? She just, was dating Prince Harry, my family, and she and Harry were about to get married. There's no way she made the future Queen of England cry, my family. And I myself did not need any evidence to know that story was my family a lie. I needed no evidence. And for years, my family, that story was never ever corrected. Even through palace sources or palace ADs, my family, that story was never ever corrected. For many years, that lie, my family, was etched into the minds of people. And it was only corrected, my family, when Meghan said in the open interview that it was Kate who made her cry, not the other way around. But someone will ask you, Meghan and Harry, the open interview, they can't be trusted. Nonsense. Can the person who lied that Meghan had made Kate cry be trusted? Can Kate be trusted? No, she cannot. So people want to talk about the Oprah interview, but they never ever want to talk about what led to the Oprah interview. They want us all to forget about that, to act as if all that doesn't even exist. My family, they want Harry and Meghan to ignore all the lies they have been telling about them and never ever defend themselves. That's what Wikimedia and the farm, my family want. They want Harry and Meghan to be indefensible, whereby they can't defend themselves, whenever they're attacked. Whenever Wikimedia lie about them, they don't want Harry and Meghan to be in a position whereby they can defend themselves. They don't want that. They don't want that at all. And that just, my family, ain't right. That just is not my family right. Look at Piers Morgan. Let me use him as as my family example. That guy says, Harry and Meghan, never complain, never explain. That will be the mantra. My family, Piers Morgan was named in Harry's court case versus the Mirror. Well, by when the judge said Piers Morgan knew about phone hacking. And did Piers Morgan say, never complain, never explain? Did he remain quiet? No, he did not. He went out of his home, my family, and launched a tirade against Prince Harry, saying, oh, Prince Harry, you bashed your own family, the royal family. Piers Morgan went out there to defend himself, and then said, you know what, Harry, you are trying to destroy the monarchy. And then said, you know what, I never knew anything about phone hacking. Piers Morgan went out there to try and defend himself. But the same guys like Harry and Meghan, you never complain, never explain. Whenever we say anything about you, never complain, never explain. How does that even make sense? How does that even make sense? It's hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy. No wonder even Dr.Shola said that these people treat Meghan and Harry as property, whereby they feel like they own Harry and Meghan. Like Harry and Meghan are their personal property, that they can say whatever it is they want about Harry and Meghan, say anything they want about them, and Harry and Meghan can protect themselves, defend themselves, can't say anything to defend themselves. My family, how is that okay? It is not, my family. It isn't okay. It isn't right. When someone lies about you, you have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to tell the truth, my family. But the people who lie about Harry and Meghan are like, Harry and Meghan, never complain, never explain. Don't say anything, keep quiet, don't defend yourself, Don't say anything, Harry and Meghan, keep quiet. But then when they, my family, are caught out in court for phone hacking, they're like, okay, I never knew anything about phone hacking. Why do you feel that you have a right to defend yourself, but you feel that Harry and Meghan have no right at all to defend themselves? It's like you're saying, Harry and Meghan, let us destroy you in peace. My family, do you want me to sit idly by and watch you destroy me in peace and keep quiet and say nothing? Never complain, never explain. No, my family. No, my family. You must never allow someone or anybody to destroy you using lies. And what Wikimedia have done is try so hard to destroy Harry and Meghan using lies as a weapon. And when Harry and Meghan tell the truth, my family, they're like, oh, no, Harry and Meghan, you want to destroy the monarchy. Because the truth has the power to destroy the monarchy. And that's why the farm, Wikimedia, are allies in lying. Because even Wikimedia lies so much to the public. And so does senior members of the royal family. They lie so much to the public. My family. Why do they think that we should put up with the lies? My family, we should not. And neither should Harry and Meghan tolerate lies about them. Lies that are meant to destroy them. No. If somebody lies about you, speak up and tell the truth and defend yourself. Never allow someone to destroy you using lies. Defend yourself. You have one life to live, and you can either choose to thrive or you can choose to be miserable. Wikimedia would prefer that Harry and Meghan choose misery over thriving. And no wonder they're so bitter about Harry and Meghan's successful visit to Nigeria, my family, because first of all, it destroys all the lies with Wikimedia or Harry and Meghan are unpopular. It also exposes to everyone with common sense that indeed this May campaign against Harry and Meghan has been a complete and utter failure. And my family, if you want someone to come back, you need to show them that, you know what, if you come back, we are going to shower you with affection. We are going to show you love. We're going to treat you with respect. Have UK media done that to Harry and Meghan? No, they have not. No, they have not. Even today, my family, I saw this piece, my family, from The Telegraph, my family, whereby basically they were like bad news for Harry, Meghan's son Archie. That shows that Archie, Harry and Meghan's son's name, has fallen out of favor with the public. That people in the UK don't call their kids Archie. My family, the reason why I am laughing is because the next day you're gonna hear, Harry and Meghan, will you bring your kids to the UK? Will you bring your kids, Archie, Lilibet, to the UK? It'd be so nice to see them. We'll give you, Harry and Meghan, good press if you show us your kids, Archie and Lilibet. My family, yet here they are, UK media. Archie is so young. My family, he's 5 years old, and already UK media are smearing him, are going after him, my family, with a negative press. And not just him, they are targeting Harry, my family, and Meghan also, my family, because they're saying that people don't want to call their kids Harry, Meghan, and Archie. My family. The thing is, they smear Harry and Meghan and their kids, and then they're like, Harry and Meghan, show us your kids. We want to see your kids right now. We want to see them. We have our right to see them. Charles, we'll be so happy to see Archie and Lilibet, Diana. It'll be so, so nice. My family. And I've always told you this, that UK media were never going to treat Archie well. And the best thing that Harry and Meghan and my family are doing is protecting their kids from the toxic UK media. Whereby Archie and Lilibet, UK media can complain, oh, we don't see them oftenly. They can complain as much as they want, but the fact is Archie, Lilibet are being raised well. Happy. They're growing up as normal kids, having fun, enjoying their privacy, without being, my family, met with obligations or my family expectations. The UK media will never ever, treat them well. Never. First of all, UK media would beat them against William and Kate's kids. George, Louis, Charlotte. They pit Lilibet versus my family, Charlotte. And you think they're going to, speak positively about Lilibet? No, they will not. No, they will not. No, they will not. UK media want Harry to do what his father, Charles, did to him. And that is hand over his kids to the UK media in exchange for my family good press. Like what Charles did to Harry and William. He fed Harry and William to the UK media in exchange for getting good press for himself. That's what Charles did. And UK media want Harry to do the same thing. My family. And Harry said that he wants to end the cycle of trauma and suffering. You can't end it when you give your kids to the UK media. You can't end it. You won't be able to, my family, end it. You only are able to end my family by ensuring that UK media have zero access to your kids. By keeping your kids safe from the toxic UKW media. That's how you will end the cycle of trauma and suffering. And my family, you've seen what Harry and Meghan and my family are doing. They are protecting their kids very, very well, my family. And I applaud them for that, my family. But UK media should never ever be granted any access to Harry and Meghan's kids. Never. UK media were never going to treat Archie Lilibet well. These attacks on Archie by the UK media, my family, with this negative press, this is what would have continued even more if Archie and Lilibet were to be raised in the royal family. Because let nobody fool you to think that things will be better off if, Harry and Meghan were back in the royal fold. My family, things already worse. And that's why Harry and Meghan step back as senior members of the royal family. And my family, the best thing that Harry and Meghan and my family are doing really is protecting their peace, their mental health, and also their kids, my family. Harry and Meghan, my family are doing a very good job, my family, at that. They're doing a very, very, my family, good job, my family, at that. Protecting my family, their kids. And my family, some family, as I've, said, my family, if you want someone to come back, you treat them well, with respect, with dignity. You treat the kids well. That person will be happy to show his kids even, if you treat them well. But UK media, even when Harry and Meghan were, for example, on birthdays, posting pictures of their kids, UK media would be abusive towards them. And then now that they don't anymore, they're like, when will we see Archie and Libidana? When are Harry and Meghan going to, show us Archie and Libidana? They would have been doing that if UK media weren't abusive. But my family, they no longer do that anymore. To protect not just themselves, but also their kids from the toxic UK media, who refuse to stop this obsession, fixation that they have, towards Harry and Meghan. My family, this so-called, even in response to what Dr. Shola family said, Omet Kobi said that you are too kind with your words, Dr. Shola. My family. Also says, also known as William, Charles, Camilla, and Hamilton, had their say for 4 years where Meghan and Harry said nothing. Harry and Meghan responded to all the 4 years of abuse and explained why they left. And Dr. Shola spoke facts. Someone else in my family, said that my family, and my family, it's true. It's very, very true. Harry and Meghan responded to all the lies that were being said about them for many years by the UK media. And I'm happy that Harry and Meghan responded. Never let anybody lie about you in peace. Never, ever, my family allowed that. Someone else said that my family, if the royals don't trust them, then why do they want them back? What they want, the person that they want back is Prince Harry, actually. That's who they want back. That's who they want to control, my family. The royal family, based on my family, what I'm learning really, is that they aren't happy about Harry and Meghan's visit to Nigeria. Because it exposes my family the failures of Prince William and Hamilton, for example. Whereby when they go to a Commonwealth country, they're met with backlash, people don't like them, and they don't like that embarrassment. Or whereby they see Harry and Meghan thriving. Well, my family, nobody wants to see Kate and William, my family, in a Commonwealth country. Things just go very, very bad, my family. And of course, William and Hamilton, don't like that. William doesn't, my family, like that at all. And my family, it's also about jealousy, really, with this, with the farm, jealousy. And my family, I blame the UK media for that. Because ever since Harry was born, UK media have been pitting William versus Harry versus my family, William. Meghan versus Hamilton, Kate versus Meghan. And then when my family, they destroy relationships, they blame Meghan and Harry for that. Not themselves, never themselves. UK media, they never blame themselves for anything. They blame others for their own actions. That's the disease that my family UK media normally have. And really, even this damage of my family, William and Harry's relationship, UK media are responsible. But they choose to blame Meghan rather than blame themselves for their family own actions. There's no way anyone would ever want to come back to the royal fold after what Harry and Meghan have gone through. No way. No way, my friend, no way. You know, someone else said that Harry and Meghan will not be used to save the farm anymore. You know, my family, indeed very true, indeed very true. Bring Harry and Meghan back into the devilish royal fold for endless racism, hatred, misery, humiliation. You know, royal experts, reporters are the PR arm of the royal family. The royal families attack hounds. My family, that's who they are. And the damage they have done is massive. My family. So then why would Harry and Meghan want to come back to their abusers? For what? For what? To do what? Because UK media want to finish what they started. And it's easier to finish what you started if you have control over the person you want to destroy. The UK media never have any access to Harry and Meghan. Never. Not to Harry and Meghan, and not to Harry and Meghan's, my family, kids. My family, I believe I have said enough. You tell me kindly your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to hear your opinion, family. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily, Banana, and Doria Ragland, and all of you members got at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless each and every single one of you. And also don't forget this, my family, that Richard Fitzwilliams is one of the carnival of so-called experts who was exposed for giving an opinion about the Oprah interview before it even aired. My family, he is a non-liar. That's who he is. That's who he is, my family. And sadly, liars are given a platform to do what? To continue lying about Harry and Meghan. Then they ask, are Harry and Meghan coming back for what? For more abuse? For more racism? You know, my family, if you want someone to come to your place to be with you, then you treat them well, with respect, with dignity. Otherwise, that person would leave. That person would leave. And Harry and Meghan, when they were shown enormous disrespect, they left. Never ever tolerate abuse from your abusers, my family, from your abusers. And Harry and Meghan refuse to tolerate abuse from their abusers, the UK media. Nobody should ever tolerate any my family abuse or racism or insults. Nobody. You know? My family, Harry and Meghan are good. They are free to do what they want. They are free. And may they keep enjoying the freedom to do whatever they want to do. Stay tuned to this video. Love you all and forever. And may God bless each and every single one of you, my family. My family, hate never wins. Love wins, and stay tuned to my next video. Love you all and forever. And may God bless each and every single one of you, my family. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet, Diana ever prosper my family. Ever prosper my family. Let the carnival of so-called experts keep on, losing their jobs because Harry and Meghan, left. Harry and Meghan are not going to bring themselves to the UK, to the royal fold. That way UK media can make a fortune off of them, my family. No way, no way, no way. You've seen UK media demand that Harry and Meghan make no money for themselves. At the same time, the UK media are making a fortune from whinging and mentioning Harry and Meghan's names. Hypocrisy of the highest order, my family. Let Harry and Meghan be free to make their own money, to earn their own living, and for them to never ever be at the mercy of their abusers. Stay tuned to the next video. Love you, always and forever, and may God bless you all, my family.
Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.